Dear colleagues, I'd like to start my topic with a small introduce how the chief of the Pentagon, Lloyd Austin, arrived into the Washington, the Pentagon office, Prime Minister of the Mongolia. And so it's very strange how the one of disabled of the Ukraine so-called special operation in Buryatia was attacked by doubled doubled people. Jesus. So today, the 6th of the August, the anniversary of the atom bombers of the Hiroshima, and certainly the nuclear weapon, nuclear disarmament. All during all time was a main agenda of the Japanese society, people, government, etc. And here mm, we simply go to the mm, uh, sorry, nuclear examination was the main question of the agenda of the Japanese government. So, but right now, thanks to the all-known, well-known stories, in the world, Japanese government refused of this idea of the nuclear disarmament due to the risk of how the Russia threat to use nuclear weapon with a so-called special operation in Ukraine uh, are rising. Is rising. Previous the Ukraine story, let's mostly go to the first part of my topic. I'd like to tell previously story of the Ukraine to reminder. If you remember, dear spectators, in January last year was a revelation in the Almaty, former capital of the Kazakhstan. Was a very seriously was very it was in the it was very serious. The story was and revelation attacked the building office of the major and could could of some heat of the several representatives of the enforcement. And as if a happy end of the story was the arriving the so-called forces, special forces of the OTKB, so-called the former Warsaw threat, where participants apart Russia, Belarus, Kyrgyzia, Armenia, Tajikistan, and certainly there mostly was a Russian air descent, and this is air descent as if safe at the port in the Almaty. Almaty, former of capital of the Republic of Kazakhstan. Almaty is a very big, big and wonderful town. This is city want to take competition with Oslo, even rather than Oslo with the right of the Olympic game, the Winter Olympic Games. And after this story, if you remember the 24, let's continue to the first part of my topic. At the 24th of the February, Russian troops, with the aim, as official by television told, had a statement, Russian President Vladimir Putin, with the aim, denationalization or denazification, demilitarization of Ukraine, sent air descent around the Kiev. About the next story, oh Jesus, better it will be better don't remember. Bucha, Vasilkov, Makarov, Jesus. And let's continue the currently stories. Currently stories, as told in the shorts papers of YouTube. This is modern new of the White House propaganda. Joe Biden, as valid president of the United States of America, had a statement about we will help Ukraine. How long, how much, how need for the victory. We help to Ukraine yesterday, today, tomorrow, and how long, how necessary. Jesus. And Washington Post public article from article of U.S. ambassador in Moscow, Michael Macron, who was ambassador when during period of the Barack Obama presidency. How the estimate estimate situation in Ukraine and around Ukraine, etc. One of the idea of it was about how the Russian citizens must be leave the Russia and for the short visits in the United States of America and maybe another countries I don't remember right now, and pay need the additional contribution, donate as with the getting visa for the this money will be go to the recovery of the Ukraine economy. So and another Michael Macron claimed the Russian citizens in generally leave the Russia and leave Russia and all Russians who want to live to life in America must be refused of the Russian in the Russian potential to pay taxes in the Russian Federation. So the if you remember the spectators at the first period of the so-called special military operation in Donbass. Russian media very often published tweets and other messages of the former ambassador of the United States of America, Michael Mahfoud. But right now, I'm retelling this is article specially, and the second part of before the second part of my topic, I'd like to note how the um, uh, how the European Union studied the question, the new sanctions due to the outflow of the Russia, the previous sanctions, and coordination with the study of the new sanctions, also the secondary sanctions. The secondary sanctions that this additional means for the punishment to punish Russia with the his war in the Ukraine. Jesus, and certainly the second part of my topic will be the common situation in Africa. So one day, one of the West media told about the first World War. At first, I don't understand what this was, but right now the Saudi Arabian meeting Ukraine. Ukraine with the peaceful process in Ukraine have a big success, big success, and so if you remember the first world have ended with the Versailles peaceful agreement. It was an international conference with the Woodrow Wilson, Lord George, Jesus, and totally and right now it's very interesting that the Kremlin heard the loud comments about the Saudi Arabia meeting without Russia. But Saudi Arabia the main partnership with the or leverage in the world market. But let's return to the hint about the First World War. Jesus. If you remember these spectacles, the First World War had been started due to the colonial division, including the Africa. I think I'm believing that this is. Seven plots, revelation, and another bad stories in the Africa have connection with the new epoch of the colonialism. common. And certainly the situation in the Niger development the war side and most lab service have justice afraid about the development situation similar in the Sudan as he as was rarely. And Jesus, and certainly the last topic of today about two small notes about the soccer. So certainly the first the women's story, how the first final so sorry will without the soccer team of the United States. The soccer team, women's soccer team in the Melbourne have permanent victory with the match with the Sweden. Additional the main time and prime time and additional time was count 0-0, and by penalty better was Sweden soccer 5-4, and Sweden in the first part of the final will meet with the Japanese soccer team, and let's go after the Japanese story. We'll go to the Florida. How the Leo Messi, I told about him. I told in some my topics. Have a good life in the new team in the Florida, in the Miami, and by the result of the three matches, he took 5 goals. Really, it is impossible. 5 goals, including the first match with the Georgia in Atlanta. And so the David Beckham have a big team by the soccer, and certainly we have congratulations with this buying the main hero, Messi. So thank you. See you tomorrow. Dear spectators. Bye bye.